You knew Pete Mc Donnell?
Well,
Yeah.
now what Pete used to do was he'd come here maybe a couple of times a year, and I know the courthouse was one place, and you go in there, maybe 10 lads or 12 or whatever the case may be, and he'd set them up for work in England.
He worked for Wimpy's, is it?
He worked. Well, what he did was, as far as I know, I think he done a bit for McAlpines as well. You see, what he used to do was, and my brother was at the same thing. If Wimpy's rang up, Wimpy's foreman might ring up and he'd say, "I want 20 men." Our Vincent would get 20 men, and he gets so much a man. That's the way it works. You get me?
Yeah.
You know, and it's still going.
Well,
that wasn't doing that. He was the new road.
They were, yeah. Yeah, but they were
up these fellas with maybe a couple of hundred trucks.
That's right, yeah.
They want 5, 10, 20. They had them the next day.
Straight away,
Here they couldn't do it.
No,
They hadn't them.
they
Here.
hadn't them, no. That's the trouble.
when we were students in the mid-60s, we used to go over to England.
Yeah,
And we ended up going to Wimpy's all the time
yeah.
because they were really good to students.
I know, yeah.
They give you a job, and
Yeah.
they put you up the country where your lodge, they call it the lodge, your digs was paid.
Yeah,
About £3.50, £3.10.
yeah.
And
Great,
yeah.
right?
And Chris Quinn was our foreman up there on the M1 up around Northampton,
right.
up around there. And
Got a rake.
and you're his brother.
He got a rake of lads that worked in St. Mary's and them shops in town. They be down to us. His address.
Yeah.
Over next day to work. I went
see.
over one time and myself and Paddy Joe. And we wasted our time. We must be 5 weeks.
Yeah.
We had to finish the job. Went to hotels and
All
everything.
the
When we
ones-
got in accident here, we got away.
Yeah.
But I thought that these fellas go over into work. the
Oh, yeah,
next day.
straight away, yeah.
That's what tries to have the contact.
That's the contact is the secret.
But when you went over, did you go to work or you just go over for the look?
I went to work for God's sake.
How long did you stay there for then?
I was 3 years off and on.
3 years then. Yeah.
I didn't like it.
On your cup of tea. I don't
And
know.
what was the money like? Can you remember what the money was like?
Oh, the money was pretty good now.
Yeah, can you
We're
remember?
on piecework and everything.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
That's the way it works,
The
yeah.
first place we went to was the Fairmont.
Yeah.
And I loved the Fairmont.
Where was it?
Fairmont.
Oh, farming. Oh, okay, right,
No,
yeah.
I forget the name of the place.
Oh, yeah,
But
okay,
there was a
right.
big two-share house there and the landlady come in with the grub to us.
Well-
She'd have it in the morning and turn time in the evening.
I'll
It was
tell
lovely.
you a story about that. My brother, he'd recruit a gang of men, maybe 20 men or whatever he could get, and they'd be potato picking.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Oh, jeez, Paddy took a good job.
oh yeah.
You want to be fit.
but,
You want to be very fit for it.
he was telling us the story that the old farmer had them up in this big 2-story building. It's a bed, not a house.
But there was some of them
And-
very dirty now,
and
Paddy.
he said that they'd have to start roaring at the top of their voice to keep the rats away from
Oh,
the
no,
First time to call it
that
off.
wasn't on.
First time to call it off.
Stop.
He had a couple of lads
Oh,
from
the one.
he had a couple of lads from here.
Oh, stop, I wouldn't have that.
He had a few lads from here, and they went over spud picking, and they weren't fit to straighten for a week.
That's the trouble. But remember, when you got that week over you,
Yeah.
you could
You could work away after that, yeah.
Were you on piecework or were you just paid a wage? Piecework.
Yeah. They were the days.
We're all shot with cameras here. Stop.
It's serious today.
This is serious,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
Beside us,
Yeah.
he's
And
a
it-
serious bitch.
And did you drink? Did you drink
Yeah,
much?
so that-
Did you drink much?
We hadn't time to be honest with you, because when we were finished at night, into bed,
And sleep.
in the morning.
Yeah.
No, the man was over us in Charlestown. He was a lovely man.
Sure, yeah.
I was a lovely man. He was a ganger man.
And did you have any time for entertainment? Like, did you meet the ladies or any of that?
Oh,
No.
gee, there was no ladies at that time. We met the ladies after, but not then.
Not then, no.
No. There was no time there.
Now, would you come up and get a cup of tea? Come on.
I'm after the
Are you